Well, the kids, you know what, they're heading back to school very soon. So as you're making all your last-minute plans, don't forget about one very important appointment, and that's setting up an eye exam for your kids. Dr. Joe Myers is here from Nationwide Vision Centers to tell us why it's so important. And good to have you back here, Dr. Joe.
Thanks for having me.
I always love it when you're here. So let's talk about that, because we know that it's important because, well, they might need glasses, but why else is it important?
Well, I think just having a general eye exam scratches the surface, but making sure that we know kind of what's going on for the patient, and in this case, a lot of the kids heading back to school, making sure they're on the right path to start. There can be so many things, as we talked about before, that are going on with the eyes.
Right.
Pathology in the back part of the eyes, glasses, prescriptions, but we also want to make sure that the eyes are working together, that they're working effectively and efficiently when they get back to school.
And you won't know that because a lot of kids, a lot of schools do eye exams, which are the simple, you know, read the chart. That's just not good enough, really.
And we, as even as adults, back when we were kids, we tried to sometimes cheat the exam, so they're not always an honest test. I know I probably did.
You cheated on an eye exam?
Well, maybe. Neither here nor there. But no, and I think, like I said, it just scratches the surface. Oftentimes with my patients, I kind of refer back to the car scenario, right? Seeing out of the windshield helps you get, but it doesn't necessarily make for a good experience while driving. You have to be able to have the brakes, and you have to be able to have the windshield wipers and the blinkers, and all those things have to work properly to have a good overall experience. Same thing with the eyes. We put a pair of glasses on, that helps, but that might not be all of what we need. Now, because we talked about before, 90 to 95% of the time, that's it. But there are a lot of other things that can be going on too.
And a lot of times kids are having, parents are finding out that the kids are having difficulty in school, whether it's behavior problems or learning issues. And a lot of times, that stems from their eyes, and not just the fact that they might need glasses, but other deeper issues.
Headaches, inabilities to follow a sentence all the way through, to read letters. That timing needs to happen for those kids to not fall behind. And kind of as you mentioned at the beginning, at the start, was getting them in sooner. Let's get a jump on this before they get into school. So they're not waiting for that screening 1 or 2 months in, and then still having to wait 1 or 2 months for an appointment. If we do that now they're off to the races for the school year.
Absolutely. You want to give them the, you know, as much as they can, you know, an advantage. Let's talk about the comprehensive. I said that word for a reason, because what you guys do is much more detailed than what you'd find in a school screen.
Absolutely, yeah, and we kind of hit on that. The screening really just tells us how they see. It doesn't tell how the eyes are working together. It doesn't tell if they have an eye turn or their focusing system isn't working like it needs to. There's a lot of different components to this that need to go into that exam. A lot of my job is the pathology, the disease states. There's things going on inside of the eyes that we might not even know. The glasses is the easy part, but there could be things beyond that we have to build off of.
And I remember actually talking with you at one point, and you actually, through a comprehensive eye exam, I think she was 16, a 16-year-old girl, and you discovered that she was diabetic?
Diabetic. I've had a 14-year-old who we diagnosed with MS, all from simple stuff, just lack of vision. Pain in the eyes is an easy one to call for pathology, but headaches, simple things like headaches, that could just be simple fatigue later in the day from reading. And helping those eyes work together and relax and keep them efficient throughout the day.
So important, not just because of glasses alone. Now you know why it's for overall health. Dr. Joe Myers, thank you very much. And I want to tell you about a special offer that Nationwide has for you. Just before school, you can do this. It's a complete pair if they need glasses, but you're going to be able to get a complete pair of kids' eyeglasses for $49.99. That includes impact and scratch resistant lenses. We all know kids will need that. Plus free eyewear protection plan, and they have the largest frame assortment ever.
Frame it forward. Change a life. Drop off usable eyewear at any Nationwide Vision Center. Give the gift of sight to those who need it most. Call 1-800-EYECARE or visit nationwidevision.com.